What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You probably recognize this spot. There's the Black Pearl. I've done a trash cleanup video right here. There's about 70-80 pounds of trash that someone put up here. But if you recognize this spot, this is where I've filmed a lot of my videos. Today's leg day. So come on a hike with me. 4 miles, 2 in, 2 out. Before we get going, let's check out this collapsed tunnel. This is one of the old train tunnels for the Cripple Creek and Victor Railroad. Ooh. Ceiling's dripping. The old original timbers from 1896, I believe. So 139 years old. You can see a recent collapse right there. And let's zoom in. So we're not going that way. This goes up and around to the left to another spot. But let's get back out here and get out on Gold Camp Road. Cripple Creek and Victor Railroad, I believe is what it was called. All right, let's see how this works. Hopefully it's not too bouncy for you guys. I want to review the video. So, a little history on this road. This road that I'm walking down goes down towards Colorado Springs and the Broadmoor area. And actually, sorry, that road goes to the Broadmoor and Colorado Springs. This road goes to Colorado Springs. So it kind of splits off. And so this is the abandoned railroad that they used to bring supplies up to Cripple Creek and Victor for the Pikes Peak Gold Rush in the 1880s. And they used to bring gold ore down this way to 21st Street and Highway 24. There used to be an old smelting plant there where they did cyanide smelting and gold ore processing. And I've actually been inside the smokestack for the mill way back in the day before they had cell phones. Here's an old campsite. It's just right off the abandoned railroad. Nice little shaded area for your tent. Lots of wood. Nice stack right there. But obviously that fire pit hasn't been used in a while. Check out this monster rock that fell from up there. Yeah, you can see about where it fell from. About right in there, looks like. But that's probably a 2-ton rock, I would suppose. Imagine that coming down on your car. Oh yeah, I've also noticed that 95% of you are not subscribed to the channel. Please drop a thumbs up, subscribe, share this video, comment, because it helps us out. I'm still trying to get monetized. My videos aren't cheap. This video right here has already cost me money because I broke something on the Jeep. Little clips on the license plate cover, or the license plate that holds it to the body of the Jeep, kind of broke off on this rough road. But I got a link in the description, or my bio on my channel. Cash App if you guys want to help out the channel. Greatly appreciate it. It helps me create great content like this for you guys. And a lot of my bigger videos are not cheap by any means. I do a lot of traveling, and that costs a lot of money. Hotels, gas, food, etc. You know. But like, subscribe, comment, and share. Please. I love you guys. And let's get to the hike. Some of you probably remember this spot. Let's get up top so I can show you. I'll keep this down so I can do this with dramatic music. All right, continuing on. Hope you guys liked that last view. Some of you may recognize it, some of you may not. You'll have to scroll back on a whole bunch of old videos, probably 3 or 4 years ago. And I did a lot of camping up here. I haven't been up here to camp or anything. I've been traveling and going to ghost towns and abandoned mines. YouTubers be like. So this road is notorious for giving you some cool quartz. You know, this really isn't nothing, just bull quartz. But in the little ditch, it's notorious for giving you quartz, some amazonite, some smoky quartz crystals. A lot of them have terminations. Some of them are broke off from the base. But, you know, you just got to keep your eye out. If you see some green, like a green rock, definitely pick it up. But it's really good to look right after a rain. And every now and then you'll find some old railroad spikes, 140-year-old railroad spikes. Look at this thing right here. You can see a band right there. I'm not sure what kind of mineral that black band is, but this is called Pikes Peak granite. The miners back in the day called it crumbling rock. So I know this is quartz. I'm not sure what the red is in there, but yeah, super cool. Nice. Oh, tennis ball. I wonder what this flag says. Oh, cool. It's just a trail marker for a special events course. Nice. Guess they're having a race up here. If you guys ever want to come up on the Gold Camp Road and do a hike, it's 9 miles up or 9 miles down, depending on which way you go. But this is a 140-year-old abandoned railroad that turned into a toll road, and then it turned into a public road, and now it's closed off, and you can only hike it and mountain bike it, and I've done both. The ride up is brutal if you're not used to it. It's like a 7% grade, And the ride down, that's fun. Just drop your seat and zoom on the way. And I will leave I will leave a link in the description below so you guys can come hike or mountain bike on this road. Super fun. So I believe right here they used to have a kiln to melt gold ore down. Because I have found slag up here. There's some remnants of some bricks. And I just found something really cool around this corner. There's another brick and a brick. And where is it? I just freaking saw it. Dang it. It was a square nail. There it is. No, that's not a square nail. That's a round nail, but it is hand forged. So, and I know that for a fact because I have found other hand forged stuff up here. But yeah, pretty cool. And just to prove a point, look at all of this expelled coal for forging and melting gold ore down. Yeah, there's this whole hillside right here is black with coal. I think this is a piece of pottery right here. Nope, just sandstone or something. But yeah, this whole hill right here is expelled coal. And there's a little piece of maybe an old hinge. Yeah, that's cool. That's an old hinge. New find for the area. That's awesome. I think I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, that's definitely an old hinge because there's like a nail hole, and right there you put the pin through and the other hinge. Sweet. That's a cool find right there. There's a old piece of pottery. Milk glass, I believe. That's really cool. That's going in the collection. Well, that's disappointing. I should have brought my gold pans, but whatever. And a pretty cool little rock here. A nice smoky quartz band right there. Yeah, well, oh well. Next time. All right. So I make it up to one of my favorite camp spots. Find out that my fire pit is trash, and there's trash. You know, this is like one of my favorite camp spots, and they destroyed the fire pit for whatever reason and dug it up. And then my tiki torch that's been up here literally for freaking like 5 years. My rope is still there, I see, but I had a little container sitting here, like one that holds nuts and bolts, you know, open top. But they left my rope and my tiki torch, but whoever was up here freaking trashed the campsite. So obviously it was a human because of dude wipes. I don't mind if you guys camp. I mean, I don't own this, but still, have some respect. Pick up your shit. It looks like a bear has been getting in. May have been a bear that messed up the campsite. Yeah, this is done by a bear. Footprint right there. Yeah, looking for grubs. This whole thing was intact. Yeah, look at that. The bear did that. Oh yeah, digging in there looking for grubs. Oh, that kind of concerns me actually now. Yeah. There's a cave or a mine right over here. So I need to keep my eyes open. Here's an old can, old Michelob bottle. Some more Michelob. Piece of tin. Yeah, that's definitely a bear. Yeah, just digging through there looking for grubs. And that one too. Yep, I bet you they're living in that abandoned mine up there. I don't know if I want to go up to that. Yup. See the dirt disturbed. Dirt's disturbed underneath that rock. That rock has been moved. There goes a snake. Bear. Check this out. This is an access road right here. You can see the way it's cut. There's another abandoned mine right there, but I do not want to go to that one because I'm pretty sure there's a mother and cubs in that mine. So that one's off limits. This one up here is collapsed. I'm on freaking high alert. We're getting up here to this abandoned mine road. I used to have mining tracks on here. You see it goes down. I've metal detected this and found some really cool stuff. This goes, I don't know, maybe a half mile down that way. And this goes up to the abandoned mine that we are not going to. There's probably bears in it. But just right up here is the other mine. Here's another abandoned campsite. You can see how long it's been. There's moss growing in there. And then over here is an old beer can with that top. If you guys know how old this beer can is, comment below. Let me know. And here's some fresh water. You just dig this out right here, let it pool up, use your filter, and you got some water. But back here is another one of my favorite camp spots. It's been a while since I've camped at this one, so don't know. I've found square nails, metal detecting in here. They're all on my shelf at the house. Lots of roofing with square nails and roofing material. In fact, there's some old roofing material right there. Oh, and that one piece is still here. Check it out. Yeah. You can see. Ooh, a whole bunch of ants. Nice. But yeah, there used to be some structures up here. All right. Here's one of the abandoned mines. This old waste tip tailings pile or waste rock. And here's some corrugated steel. That was definitely part of the portal. All right. This is the old entrance door to the portal to the opening of the mine. Some corrugated steel. There used to be another one there. Got the Widowmaker hanging out up top. And as you can see, there's the partially opened part of the mine. And doesn't look like much has been in or out. You can turn a light on and poke the camera in there.
can't see much. I can't get down any further than this unless I dig it out.
It's literally as big as my hand spread out, but yeah, there's probably 20-30 yards of material right here. It needs to be moved before you can open that up and knock that down. It's money. A motorcycle coming up. So I'm following this old abandoned mining route trail or whatever, and look at the bears are doing to this tree. Just digging through and looking for grubs. And the further I go this way, it gets closer to that other abandoned mine. I don't know if I'm willing to go much further. We'll see. Well, there's this massive pine tree, ponderosa pine, that fell over the trail, and you can see that big rock in the background. That's where the trail continues, but right around there, probably about 100 yards, maybe more, is that other abandoned mine where I'm pretty sure those bears are living. So we're gonna go back this way. Oh, actually, since we're in an abandoned mine, let's do something real quick. So I'm above the abandoned mine. Is there anyone here? Has anybody died on this mountain? You can show yourself. Is there anyone at this abandoned mine that wants to talk to me? You can use this device.
You get
Heard something there. What's your name?
Steve. What?
Your name's Steve? Nice to meet you, Steve. My name's Jeff. Is this your mine? Duh. Okay. All right. This is Steve's mine. All right, Steve. This is your mine. You can show yourself. Just want to talk. My name's Jeff. My friends call me Goat. If you're anywhere around here, this device will show you. It'll pick you up. I'm at the portal of your mine. Can you show yourself? All right, Steve, you didn't want to show yourself. You can talk to me. You don't have to be afraid. What's the name of your mine? Good morning. I heard you. I'm standing in the portal of your mine. Do you want me to leave?
Lieutenant.
I don't know what that said.
You summon.
You summoned us. Really? That's kind of creepy. So I heard good morning, and you summoned us. Can you show yourself? Who is us? So you can show yourself in front of the camera and it'll pick you up. Hey, Steve and others, you can talk to me again. You said good morning and summoned us. Who is us? I don't know what that said. I'm in front of your mind, Steve. Whatnet? I don't know what that means. All right, you have 7 seconds.
else when
All right, Steve, I'm leaving your mind. You got anything to say before I leave?
shoot me.
Suit me or shoot me? That was weird. All right, I'm leaving.
Come on down.
Come on back or come on down? I think it said come on back. I don't know what that said. But come on back. Getting chills. All right, I just saw this rock, and it has a little bit of green in it, as you can see. Fluorite, green fluorite, fluorine, a little bit of rust staining. That's cool. Take it home, wash it up. Well, you heard it here, folks. Good thing I didn't run into any bears. Some freaking daytime ghost hunting, man. I gotta go anyway. Wow. I knew that place was haunted, but now that I got better equipment, oh my God. Whew, yeah, we'll be back, buddy. Trust me. My God. I heard that sound up there again, too. That sound like on Predator. You know, they're walking through the woods, searching for their soldiers that crashed in the helicopter, and they hear that. I heard that again up there. They found the bodies hanging in the trees. Oh, man. So there's nobody walking behind me. Check out this rock. How's it going, man? It's nice and purple. Mountain biker just rode by. Oh, look at that. See if I can zoom in. Nice. Anybody knows what this is, what that purple is, let me know in the comments below. Dude, I just found another one. Look at that. Oh, there's some
Amazonite or fluoride. It's green. See, I told you. That's awesome.
That's why I like coming up on this road, man. I find all sorts of beautiful freaking rocks, man. Yee yee. All right, guys. Let's get back to the Jeep. Hold on. All right. I heard you. Let's get back to the Black Pearl. Man, tell you, these Merrell Moabs, not sponsored, are some pretty good shoes. I've had these bad boys probably 3 seasons now. That'd be 3 years. They've got some holes. The Vibram soles are starting to wear out. About time to get some new ones. So Merrell, if you want to throw me some size 10.5, 11 Moabs, that'd be awesome. These things are great. I've had these shoes for years. Been buying them for years. You guys rock.
Almost passed it up. That is, let's see if I can pull it up. That's the head of a railroad spike. Hold on. Oh, I almost got it. Might not be a railroad spike. Might be a big screw. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Big railroad screw, and this is most likely for the fish plate, which ties the 2 tracks together. There's a plate on the outside and a plate on the inside of the track, so I guarantee that's what that is. That's a fish plate screw from the 140-year-old railroad. Yee! And we'll leave it there for somebody else. Ounces equal pounds, and I still got a ways to go, so it's a lot longer than 4 miles than I thought. So probably like 5. But thank you, Merrell, for making some badass shoes. All right, back at the Black Pearl. That was a lot for a fat man. All right, got the license plate fixed. It's just a couple screws that came loose. Had everything to fix it, and see back in the studio, and I'll show you these freaking cool purple rocks and green rocks I found up here. So, see you then.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are in the studio, the map room, and it's been about 8 days since I filmed that, and we're gonna go through the rocks, purple rocks and the green rocks, and a couple other things, and we're gonna wrap this video up here in a second after we go through all this stuff.
All right, let's finish this video up. Got this little magnet here, and this is kind of heavy, so I wanted to find out what was up with it. And you can feel the pull just slightly of this this random rock. This obviously has some iron in it, so but yeah, I just thought it was cool. It's kind of heavy, so let's move on to the purple ones. So we have this. You can see the purple in there. I did some more research on this. This is fluorite, purple fluorite, and these little tiny pieces right here I actually found next to an anthill. So all these little tiny purple ones, you can barely see purple on some of them. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of purple right there. So this is fluorite, and this is the first one that I found. Right here, you can see the purple right there. And I don't know why I picked that one up. Right, so you can barely see the green in this one. You can see the green in these three right here. Very, very light green fluorite. Very common up on Gold Camp Road. I have found this up there as well. This is Amazonite. This is a beautiful color right here. But yeah, these are the green fluorite that I found, and this is that big one. You can see a little bit of green in there. Still cool. It's just going in the collection that my kids can go through later. All right, and the last two. This is that piece of pottery I found. It is not milk glass. If it is, it's been pretty roughed up. You can see a little bit of a lip right there. Super cool pottery find. And the star of the show is this this hinge that I found. You can see nail hole, nail hole, nail hole. That's possibly an old nail hole as well. But that's where the pin would go through, and another hinge would be attached to it. Super cool find. Really like that whole area up there on Gold Camp Road. Find all sorts of amazing stuff like this. So,
All right, guys, thanks for coming. If you enjoyed this very long video with the ghost hunting and everything else, drop a comment below, like, subscribe, and share. It helps us all out. And don't forget to subscribe, because 95% of you aren't subscribed. So, I love you guys. And I'll see you in the mountains. Happy July 4th, by the way. Happy America Day.